Hello guys and welcome to Star Trek Online. That's my beautiful character there with his unique nose. My two ladies, people. That's the Odyssey Operations Cruiser, and I'm here today to give you guys the Delta Rising patch review pretty much. So first things first, you can see them level 52. I've already played a bit of it and I've become level 52. And they've buffed up the cap to level 60, which is Fleet Admiral. And as you can already see, they changed the lighting and stuff of the transporter beam, and you'll see when I click play now that it's much lighter, you could say. See there, it's a lot lighter. There's already screenshots of the tier 6 ships. There's the tier 6 ships. So amazing. Some of them will have a mission here though, but I'm not gonna get to do any missions or spoil anything for you guys if you're playing. So here is the map of the sector I'm in. They have changed the galaxy map. They have made it better with new things over the main systems, and with the Signia, Deep Space Nine, Space Dock, Klingon Fleet, Starbase, all types of things. Also added this, the Milky Way. There's Earth, there's New Romulus, there's Kronos, whatever. And up here is the Delta Quadrant, which is like 75 years away. But then we very cheap and we use the gateway and we just fly there and we go there, choo, and now I'm over there at the edge of the Delta Quadrant. So they buffed up the map. I like it this way. Systems list also changed it. I actually haven't been to Kobali Prime yet, and I'm not going to show you that either because I haven't even been there. I'm inside a nebula, as you can see. This will also be a review on the Odyssey class ship. Let's just get out of the nebula. You can see a better view in space. If we will get out. Alright, there we go. Fully illuminated. Warp 2. So this is the Odyssey Operations Cruiser. Really, really beautiful ship. Very nice design. If you buy the Odyssey pack for I think $50, you get the consoles, which is the saucer separation, which allows the saucer. I'll show you now. I'll go into some system. I'll go to the sphere and I'll show you. Then if you buy the tactical cruiser, this little thing at the back here, it actually like flies out, it comes out, and it becomes sort of a escort, but it's like quite powerful. It's got cannons, phasers, torpedoes, everything. And when you separate the saucer only has two phaser banks, forward phaser bank and a rear phaser bank, and then you control the star drive section. But I'll just increase speed here so we can get to there, so I can show you the saucer separation. So this sphere here, you'll see when we go inside it, is, and it's also on the map as well. Yeah, it links to both the spheres. So let's just drop out of warp with a loading screen, unfortunately. Whoa, what are those? Hull repair. Okay, whatever. So there, that is the gateway between the quadrants, the Alpha Quadrant and the Delta Quadrant. Fly through there, Delta Quadrant. Fly through there, Alpha Quadrant. It's pretty cool. I think it's very cool. So we are here to see the saucer separation. If only I could show you the tactical module. So there you have it. saucer has been separated. The saucer acts like a pet, attacks all targets that you've targeted. Like if I do that and say that was an enemy, then the saucer would fire on it, and then so would I. My Odyssey ship build. Wow, it's so weird because like that is down, but this is up, and it's like weird. um, but I will realign the saucer now. So then it like flies away and very realistically disappears and then appears behind, and then and if you saw that cool animation that they added of the ship actually moving downwards when the saucer came into contact. So my ship build, I use quantum torpedoes, one rear and one fore and aft. Then I have two dual tetrons, or dual phase banks, beam banks. I have the tetron one and the disruptor one. Then I have a phase beam bank. This I originally used for my Dauntless, the exploration cruiser retrofit, which also has source separation, but I'm not going to show you guys that today. And then I have the polarized deflector. Then I have these combat impulse engines, which are pretty good. Then I have the obelisk warp core, which you guys should know from the earlier missions in the Delta Quadrant. Then I have the shield array with 7,400 max shields, which I think is very good, and it reduces plasma damage. Then on my aft weapons I have the quantum torpedo, two phaser banks, and a polaron turret. Devices aren't really much. And for my engineering consoles I have the engineering booster module, I have the tetraburnium hull armor, and I have the SIF generator and the duburium hull plating. Then here I recently got from the Delta Rising missions the science fuel generator, which is 20% maximum fuel capacity. Then I have sensor probes and power insulators. Then on my tactical console I also got this one, the TCD subspace infuser from the Delta Rising mission, and then I have a plasma infuser. This rifle I got from the earlier Delta Quadrant missions with the other Diazon sphere before we could actually get to the actual Delta Quadrant, which they added. Then I just have that minor components. I have this deflector array, but the one that I have now is better, so we can just discard that. And from playing missions and collecting everything, the amount of stuff that you get from the new Delta pack, I had no money, and from playing I think 4 missions I have 200,000 energy credits, and then I got 4,300 dilithium, but I don't mind like on a regular basis at the fleet's place, so it's not much. Then I got the new shields, the Gemodel personal shields. I got the Polaron high density beam rifle. This rifle is really good. You get it from the VOD War. That's all I'm going to tell you about the VOD War, because I don't want to spoil anything. And this you get from the Undine, the fluidic anti-proton assault dense beam, which you get from the earlier missions with them. Then here, my shuttle, I've got the Delta Flyer, which I bought as well. It doesn't do the cool thing as in the Voyager series. When it goes to warp, then those wings would come out. It's not so cool, unfortunately. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. They didn't buff the Borg or anything. They changed Voyager's look. Voyager is here. The most important thing I forgot. They got Harry Kim, 7 of 9, the Doctor, Neelix, Tuvok has always been here, the old elder ones, and they reenact on multiple missions that you go through. I'll actually show you the thing now. The Delta Quadrant, all of this stuff, Mindscape, escalation. These missions, you go with Voyager, you serve with Voyager. 7 of 9, you speak to her. They got the voice actors in and everything. It's just really amazing how they made Delta Rising. It's really nice. I enjoy this a lot. But unfortunately, I shouldn't have said unfortunately, but the most epic part of Delta Rising, the tier 6 ships that everyone was dying to see and eventually get when they reach 60 with their Admiral Quinn's free ship tokens every 10 levels, which everyone was just so excited. I was excited. I couldn't wait to play this. When I was patching it, I was just sitting here like, oh my god, please finish. And I ran straight here after I got to level 51, after I unlocked the specializations which you get every rank. Let's actually buy that. It basically just increases your ship's stuff and with shields, as you saw there, and everything. And then I was so thrilled to come here and take a look at the new starships. I have good news and some bad news. The good news is they are absolutely awesome, although they do not look like the traditional Federation starships. And the extremely terrible, disappointing news that made me cry. No, I'm just joking, I didn't cry. I was looking forward to getting the Dauntless class, or maybe even the Guardian. The Guardian looks cool. I really want this. But as you saw there, you cannot get the tier 6 ships by playing the Delta pack and completing the Delta Rising thing. If you buy the Delta Rising pack, you'll get all of these ships, but it's like 1,000 rand or $100, which is okay for all of these ships. I really don't mind, but it was a really big buzzkill for me that you could not get these ships with the free ship token or with dilithium or whatever. The tier 6 ships you have to buy, and they are quite pricey. The original ships were like $25. These are $30, which I'm not sure they can cloak all other cool things. And yeah, unfortunately you have to buy them, and I can't buy them yet, but I will do a ship review when I do buy them. It's just this chilled Klingon, just like YOLO. Okay. This is the Delta Command Center inside one of the spheres. Hey there. Then yeah, it's pretty much all it is really. You've got like the commanders here that give you missions and whatever. Then back here you have, there's no fire, you can relax. Party! Yeah! Yeah, so this Star Trek Online is such a fun game. We come over here, you got all of your clothing and whatever. But when I found out that the tier 6 ships you had to buy, I kind of switched off my Star Trek and just was like, no. Just no. So over here you have the infirmary or sick bay, sorry, my bad. And you got the personal officer and the doctor and whatever, and that's pretty much all about the Delta pack. If you haven't watched Voyager, I wouldn't say watch all 7 seasons of Voyager before you play this, because it'll take you a while. What I'm saying is like search for a summary or something of Voyager and what happened, because then you will really easily grasp onto what's going on in Delta Rising. It's crazy in here. Everybody's having a party. I want to join in. Yay! And there's this one thing that you can get as well that like makes a huge disco, and then everyone is like forced to dance. It's quite funny. I will show you the inside of the Odyssey class bridge. And here we are, the bridge of the USS Nevada. Now this bridge is really cool. As you can see, they put like the outline there, which is pretty freaking cool. So this is the bridge. There's the 2 seat, 3 seats, A plus in maths. You got the new cool consoles, the view screen over here. Then we got my one officer there, officers all around, sitting, doing work, whatever. I don't know why he just stands here. And they added an outside view. Pretty. You can actually see, like, the saucer section. I don't put much detail into it because you would be able to then see, like, the nacelle and whatnot. And whatnot. And this is cool. This is cool. They have like a whole underground thing here, which is like the controls of the systems and like controlling crew members and stuff. Here we have the turbo lift. It's quite amazing in here. And over here we have the ready room, which unfortunately is the exact same on all the other ships, except for on this one you have a view, which is quite nice. Hey fish. Let's go down to engineering. But as you guys know, unfortunately, after the patch, the only thing that's actually different on a ship is the bridge itself. All the other areas and everything is exactly the same, so I won't really be showing you this because you guys can just go onto your own bridges and look at it yourself. Live long and prosper.